All right, what is up, you far out interdimensional beings? I am looking at Internet Computer today. This is a new cryptocurrency that came out on May 11th, and all of a sudden it's in the top 10. Why is it in the top 10 of all cryptocurrencies? You never heard of this. You've never heard of Internet Computer until May 11th, and then all of a sudden it's top 10. Why is that? So, there's going to be a lot that goes into this. The average person isn't going to understand every minute detail of Internet Computer. And because of that, it's going to be hard to connect all of the dots. But we're going to go through as much as I can. I'm going to simplify it as much as possible because I don't even understand a lot of this. There's a lot for developers and coders that goes into the Internet Computer that, helps them build and design things. But, for us, some of that terminology, we just don't need to know it, But that being said, it's super, super important to understand as much as you can about Internet Computer and then go forward with your investments from there. Because if you are looking at Internet Computer, or if you're looking at any cryptocurrency and you're just not, you're skipping some dots, then that can lead you to investing into a wrong cryptocurrency, But if you're just not filling in all of the dots because there's a whole bunch of things that anyone that's not a developer wouldn't understand in between, it's okay. It runs into a gray area. You don't want to invest on something you don't know about, but you do want to know as much as you possibly can about something if you can't know it all. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Internet Computer, it's at 195.35. When I bought some, I am definitely losing some on this, but thank goodness I didn't buy it on the first day. But this is their chart since May 11th. Looks like it's going down, but it's definitely looking less volatile than other things. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm going to go into, I could have highlighted some of this, but this is just big and blocky. I'm going to go into some of the other things that it does. And you can come on to CoinMarketCap and check this out for yourself if you want. But I'm going to move on and maybe possibly come back to that later. So, real quick, where do you get Internet Computer? Almost anywhere. Almost everywhere. So, Binance is going to be the biggest one right there, but it's definitely available on almost any other exchange that you have. So we're going to go ahead and hop over to their website, and their website home, it provides a bunch of analytics on the coin itself, but they also monitor the data centers with this awesome little 3D model here. And as you can see, this is very, very small. Look at all of the world that's not connected yet. This is a very, very small project, and I think that's why, I don't know, I think it's going to be so big, but it's so small right now. So, here's their Medium. I'm not going to focus on too much on their Medium, but they do have great articles that you can get into and check out for a little bit deeper of a dive into Internet Computer, because it is so complex that you can probably learn a new aspect about the Internet Computer from each one of these articles. I don't doubt that whatsoever. But I'm going to try and summarize some things for you. I'm actually going to head over to a YouTube video and show you just a small clip. But focusing on some of the things that they're promoting, it's almost impossible to do anything on the internet without encountering the underlying services of Amazon, Microsoft, or Google. Remember that, because I'm going to come back to that. Amazon, Microsoft, or Google. And they're talking about, they're kind of pitching it as the power of dependency, the perils of corporate cloud computing, and here you could take a bigger deep dive into that, but what I want to take away from this specific page is that they're trying to say that you can't navigate the internet without Amazon, Microsoft, or Google, and that we are completely dependent on these huge tech companies. So this so far seems awesome, because they seem like they are going to try and combat all of the tech companies in America and around the world today. So here's their Twitter. I didn't find anything super unique outside of their medium, and it's just another source of information for you. I followed this. It's a pretty good one. As the days go on, they post more and more stuff that gives you a deeper insight into what they're doing. And then I'm also on their Reddit, and you can check that out as well. Head over to their Reddit. This is the Dfinity Reddit, and it has a lot of good information for you to take a far deeper dive than I would say their Medium and the Twitter. This is their homepage. You can build everything from DeFi to mass market tokenized social media services that run on chain or extend Ethereum dApps. So I'm doing another review later on a pretty cool coin that has something to do with this these social media services, and this is the revolutionary part of it, is that you could build everything from DeFi to social media services that run on chain and extend Ethereum dApps. So that is a small sentence, but there's a lot going on there. And then they have these things called nodes, which you will be able to purchase. You can't purchase them right now, or you can't have them right now, but they will be available at a later date. All you do is click this and sign up for it, and they'll get back to you on whether or not you can receive a node. And I'm not too sure what they're going to do with this. I don't know if this is going to be their mining machine, if this is going to be just the I think it's just going to act like a node. So it's just going to be your participation in the internet computer. And moving forward to internetcomputer.org, reimagine everything using smart contracts at internet scale. That's their value proposition. But here's what I found interesting. The internet computer is a public blockchain that hosts smart contracts that run at web speed, can service web from cyberspace, run efficiently, and can scale with an environment that has unbounded capacity. Smart contracts are a profoundly new and superior form of tamper-proof and unstoppable software, and they can imbue systems and services with new properties, enabling the reimagination of websites, systems, internet services, and finance. That is a freaking mouthful. However, a lot of this, smart contracts are a profoundly new and superior form of tamper-proof. Okay, that is explaining smart contracts. That's still not explaining their business, even though they really have. So they are talking about developers being able to use any sort of programming language to use this, that it's easily interchangeable. So that is a good thing, because it's more user friendly to developers. And then by aggregating the compute capacity of special node machines run by independent parties in independent data centers around the world into a single decentralized world computer, the internet computer creates a vast and unlimited virtual machine. So here's the thing. You say, oh, is this Skynet? Because the one world computer, is this one world government? No, it's not, because this isn't some doomsday invention. This isn't it's not a single computer. It's a computer made up of a bunch of individual nodes that we have. So if you have a node and I have a node, it's all part of the one world computer. And that's what makes it the one world computer, is that we all own our individual share of it, or our individual node, if you have one. According to my comprehension of this topic at this time, there's not an overwhelming amount of future innovations that they've led on to, but there is an overwhelming amount of knowledge to process in terms of understanding the internet computer and where they're trying to go with it. So then a paradigm shift made possible by using blockchain. Now, this is pretty interesting. In 2009, 6 years later, 2015, and 6 years later in 2021, cryptocurrency, first invention, playing the role of digital gold. 2015, smart contracts, second invention, powering the DeFi movement. And the third invention in 2021 was the infinite blockchain. Reimagine how you build everything. So I do think they're correct in laying it out for us this way. I really think that this might be the thing, because one of my biggest attractions to cryptocurrency back in 2017 was Tron. And Tron was trying to create a decentralized internet, and they still might. Internet computer is their competitor. So there are competitors out there trying to make a decentralized internet. And honestly, I think internet computer goes a little bit deeper than Tron. And if anyone has a different opinion than that, drop it in the comments below, because I want to know why you think Tron is going to outperform internet computer in years to come. So I definitely think that this is a huge thing, and this is one of the biggest, most attractive things in cryptocurrency, in my opinion, is a decentralized internet, an internet that overrides all internet service providers. And I think that that's going to be an amazing thing. I don't know if they're going to charge for this. Nobody really knows that right now. Will the internet be free and open source in the future? Probably. And if internet computer comes out with something that costs money, it costs just as much as having an internet service provider, then it's probably not going to last as long as one of the competitors that come out with a free and open source decentralized internet. The last thing I want to cover on... Oh, no. So, the next thing is decentralized open internet services enabled by the internet computer present one of the greatest opportunities of our time. And we kind of just went over that and why that's going to be such a great thing. It's going to be a very... okay, so another thing is a decentralized architecture for your application enables otherwise impossible features like community-driven autonomous government and governance and tokenization. So you're going to have a lot more community-driven projects with this. So the next crazy thing about internet computer, I hope you remember back on this page, they said it's almost impossible to do anything on the internet without encountering the underlying services Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. Now, some of the sharpest minds previously at world-leading institutions are contributing to the internet computer. And here we go. We've got Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Twitter, Oracle, Harvard University, Facebook, Coinbase, Verizon, so IBM. So I want to make sure that we understand that these are not their partnerships, because I doubt they would partner with them, but the sharpest minds previously at world-leading institutions. So they have got people from Google, Apple, Amazon, and all of the companies that they're trying to take over here, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, the companies that they're trying to take over here, they have their previous employees working for them. Many leading research organizations are contributing to the development of the internet computer. In addition to that, here are some of the researchers working on the internet computer protocol, and we can call this their team, and this is just some of them. But I don't know all these people, and their LinkedIns are not linked. So, but here's the most important thing: cryptography, WebAssembly, distributed systems, cryptography, informational security, and distributed systems. These seem like some really well-rounded folks that are very, very smart, much smarter than I, much smarter than me. So I think that they're gonna have a good team working on internet computer and building that out. I think that this seems, if you take this at face value, we don't know much about them, but you see it and you go, that looks like a well put together team, in my opinion. And then you can go over here on their website, internetcomputer.org, and hit their open chat technical demo, can on GitHub, and Origin. I checked them out. I'll leave it up to you to look through those and see if you like them. They definitely have some growing to do, but they're going to be, they're going to have the wow factor when they're complete, if they're complete. So that is the Internet Computer Association website. You can come on here and click Run a Node, and you can fill out this section here. The last thing I'm going to show you is just a little bit of this video, and then we're going to scroll through the comments real quick, and I'm just going to show you why. I'm just going to show you some of the bad things that people are saying about it as well. So I'm just going to try and give you just the summary of what they're doing.
It's time for a reboot of the internet. Luckily, a new paradigm is emerging, and a new transition is upon us. The internet computer upgrades the public internet so that it provides not just global connectivity, but also a revolutionary shared computer.
Global connectivity and a shared computer.
This transformation of the internet is achieved through a new open protocol called ICP, or...
Alright, and then you can watch this for yourself if you'd like. It is on Dfinity's YouTube channel. You can check this out. It's called An Overview of Internet Computer. And then I'll show you this part as well.
AWS servers, CDNs, stations directly. The internet computer is tremendously powerful. You can use it to build just about anything without AWS servers, CDNs, databases, firewalls, and...
Pretty crazy that this is not only a competitor to Tron, but they're coming after the big tech giants, and they're trying to put AWS out of business. Not that it's going to happen tomorrow, but they're trying to do that. If they give AWS to everybody for free, or exactly what AWS is to everybody for free, what's that going to look like?
So, you can use it to build websites, open internet services, enterprise systems, pan-industry systems, and you can use it for all of those classic applications of smart contracts, industry systems, and you can use it for...
I'll just go back there and pause it on that. So, you can build all of those things with internet computer, and that is a huge thing, because the normal internet can't do that, so I definitely think that this is not a Web 2.0, 3.0 type of thing. This is a project so big, it tackles, it kind of merges industries, really. You can't tell, What are they going to do? Bring down all internet service providers and Amazon Web Services and Google and all of this other stuff and bring privacy back to the people? Like, is that really what's going to happen from this? I don't know, but it is possible. It is possible by the things that they are pitching to us right now. It is possible, and that is crazy. That's an amazing thing to think about. So now going into the comments that we can find on Dfinity's YouTube channel is I'm here because this showed up on Coinbase. So they're running ads on Coinbase. I've never heard so many buzzwords strung together in a single video. I'm supremely skeptical. And you have to understand that I like this, but at the same time, it just might not be understanding everything that they're saying. They also have a follow-up video that's about 15 minutes long that gives you a deeper and a deep dive into everything that he overviewed right here. So I definitely am going to check that out, and I'll report back my findings later. But these comments are, whoa, just where am I now? This must be the future. Reminds me of the gateway computer when it first came out. It came out of nowhere, and now it's nowhere. Alright, so to continue scrolling, Run, Don't Walk, a classic rug pull. This is like a late night infomercial. Enough of the tech jargon. What will the price be this year? I think this can 2x by next month. I'm getting it. So there's a lot of ridiculous comments on here, but this is a YouTube video that is getting ripped apart, really and truly. This is getting ripped apart. There's a lot of neutral feedback here. There's a lot of people not understanding what it is completely. That's okay, because not everyone is going to understand that. I have a hard time at really understanding all of the fine technical details because I'm not a developer, you know? So, you know, here you go. Who owns the node data center? That owner also is a centralized entity, right? And I don't think that's the case. I just think that there are questions that don't have answers to them right now. I definitely think that this is going to be a big project. I definitely think it is better than Ethereum. I don't have a lot of hope in Ethereum myself, regardless. I think Cardano and Polkadot are going to kill it. I think Binance Smart Chain is going to kill it. I think all of these competitors are going to kill Ethereum eventually. I think Ethereum Classic might kill it. I think that there's also a possibility that there is a balance amongst the market and there's multiple thriving ecosystems, but I think that internet computer might just be better than Ethereum. I want to give you the pros, the cons. I want to let you know what's good and what's bad, what people are saying about it, because if you can't take a deep dive into the technical analysis and understand every minute detail, the best thing that you can do is find as many sources as you can and go into what everyone's saying on the pros and cons and kind of weigh it for yourself. Try to get the best understanding you can of the platform and what's going on with the business part of Dfinity, but also you just want to have all your bases covered if the technical analysis is going to be hard for us to grasp, you know? So that is my overview of internet computer as of right now. I will probably be doing a second video of this as time goes on and as things emerge for internet computer. This is going to be a wild thing. I do not think that this is a meme coin. I do not think that this is a scam right now. I don't think it's a rug pull. I think that it is a pretty decent coin. However, another worrisome thing, two more worrisome things before I leave you, are a market cap of $23 billion. That's pretty big. That is a pretty big market cap. Where did $23 billion come from? I don't know, and I would hope that it's not large institutions. That is a lot of money. The second thing I would like to draw your attention to is that if you come to coinmarketcap.com and hit their analysis, they do not have that information yet. And one of the most important things I want to know right now is how many whales are holding this. how many people are holding this that are whales and how much money was pumped into this. So I'm not too sure. Come in here and give this a read through. I definitely think this is a huge project. They wouldn't have all this if this was a scam. You know, go to Shiba Inu and check out their coin market cap. And are you kidding me? Like, that's not on the level of Internet Computer and what they've said, you know. So they definitely provide a good professional amount of information on this project. It just so happens that there are still questions left unanswered out there, and we're going to get those answers sooner or later. That is Internet Computer. I hope you liked what I had to say. I hope that this video has brought you some sort of information that you didn't have prior to it. And if you think that Internet Computer is the next big thing, tell me why in the comment section below. And until next time, peace.